This is question set 1 for session 26. First question, what's the hardest course I've taken at UW-Whitewater? I would say I've got two answers. There's a bit of a tie here. Political research methods was pretty difficult. And I don't think the concepts were that difficult. I think just the way the class was structured, I don't want to rag on it too much, but it was kind of unfocused. It kind of went from research methods and kind of transitioned into statistics and how to use IBM SPSS. And I think it was just kind of, I wasn't sure what the purpose of the class was. I couldn't tell if it was more about learning to plot statistics or if it was about how people who research politics actually gather their information. It was a little bit unclear. And on top of that, it required IBM SPSS, which required me to access the library remotely, the software from the library remotely, and it wasn't easy to do with a Mac, just incompatible software. So I remember, I think that was the lowest grade I got in my time here at UW-Whitewater. I squeaked by with a B minus. And I wouldn't say I learned anything really huge from it. I think it was just getting through the work. And the other course might have been Advanced Composition, English 370. It was a fairly strenuous course, but I learned a lot about. I considered myself a good writer before I started the class, and I think it was difficult enough to where it forced me to write outside of my comfort zone, and I would say it improved my writing a lot. So question 2, what did I learn? I guess I kind of answered that before. But I guess if I'm going to focus on what I actually learned from a course, I would say English 370. Just kind of different ways to write and to kind of clarify my ideas and express them through the writing in a more organized manner. And question 3, what would I do differently in my college career? I think, in hindsight, hindsight's always 20/20. I would probably, be a little bit more focused. I think I wasted a fair amount of time taking courses that I didn't need, or just because they seemed interested. If I had to do it all over again, there's a lot of factors. I've been going to school for over a decade now, on and off. So, a lot of those things I can't change. But what I would do is kind of communicate with my academic advisors a little bit more, just to keep focused on classes that I needed to finish sooner. I think maybe I could have shaved a semester off here or there because I was going half-time for a long time. But yeah, I think I would just be a little more focused. And the first time I went to school, I wasn't very focused or concentrated on school. So I think I would have done that differently. I think I would have waited until I was focused and mature enough to handle the workload, and I think I would have gotten better grades. So yeah, that's what I would have done differently.